For a long time, police canine training records have been scrutinized by opposing attorneys in court cases where police canines have been used. At the end of this discussion, you will clearly understand what is required when you enter your training logs. Yes, a logbook, a record that meticulously charts the progress of a police dog, capturing its journey from basic training to an indispensable, operationally ready partner. Dogs are not verbal, unlike us. We can take verbal instructions and apply them to any context. Without verbal capability, dogs are context learners. They do not generalize learning as well as us from one situation to another, but rather learn to perform specific tasks in specific contexts. This means we must train them in all the contexts we could deploy. This vital distinction underscores the need for a detailed, comprehensive training log that records the context, the tasks, and the outcomes of each training session. Imagine a scenario where a police dog is trained to detect narcotics in a warehouse setting. The dog excels in this environment, but when asked to perform the same task in a building with many rooms, the dog fumbles. This isn't a sign of the dog's incompetence, but rather a reflection of how dogs learn. They are context learners, remember? The handler must step in when they stumble and correct any faults immediately. Thus, the importance of detailed logs that record all training and corrections, plus the context of each training session, cannot be overstressed. Training logs are not just about compliance or administrative paperwork. They offer invaluable insights into a canine's learning journey. They track progress, identify areas for improvement, and highlight how mistakes were handled during the training sessions. A well-maintained log can even act as a roadmap for future training, offering valuable lessons from past experiences. In the courtroom, a police canine's proficiency and training records are often scrutinized. However, it's not the dog on trial, it's the training. A comprehensive training log stands as a testament to the competence and thoroughness of the training a police canine has undergone. It can be the difference between a guilty verdict and an acquittal. However, there are misconceptions surrounding police canine proficiency in court. A myth is that police canines graduate from school, attain certification, and are maintained at that level. As an expert witness, I once discussed how dogs learn with a judge. He had no idea of everything involved in training a police dog. He suggested we write the word new when exposing the dog to other contexts, more vehicles, more rooms, different buildings, and scenario-based training providing challenges for the dog. We need to teach how dog learns, and that training never ends. We must be the teachers and explain how police canines learn. Understanding the canine as a context learner, acknowledging that mistakes are part of the learning process, and reflecting these nuances in the training logs can help dispel these misconceptions. So, to summarize, a police canine training log is much more than a record of tasks and outcomes. It's a testament to the dog's journey, a reflection of its unique learning process, and a crucial piece of evidence in the courtroom. It underscores the importance of understanding dogs as context learners and the need to tailor training methods accordingly. And most importantly, it highlights the need for transparency, honesty, and thoroughness in recording every aspect of a police canine's training. The next time you pick up that logbook, remember it's not just a record. It's a story of how you exposed your dog to every possible scenario you may be involved in. Having confidence in your dog is directly related to training. Make sure it's a story well told.